everyone, this is Brenda. I was coming up here because I just briefly wanted to show everyone my alopecia hair. This is my alopecia hair, and I wanted to share with you guys some of the things that I use to treat my alopecia. And I just want you to know we do not have to be defeated just because we have alopecia. And so some of the things that I do use to treat my alopecia hair, I'm going to show you guys. Some of my alopecia is more so in my crown area and also my edges. It's my alopecia areas, and it's due to many different things: perms, braids, tight hairstyles of all kinds and sorts, from when I was younger up until even my adulthood. And so I'm learning how to try to stay away from tight hairstyles, you know, and just kind of just let my hair be and let my alopecia do its own thing as far as it's growing in, you know. And so even though I was diagnosed with alopecia like 6 years ago, I still go ahead and, you know, treat my scalp like if I don't have alopecia, or, you know, treat my hair as if I don't even have, you know, like a scalp issue. I just feel like it's just very essential, you know, just to treat my scalp and keep it healthy, because one day, you know, my hair may just grow back. And so in saying that, let me start showing you guys some of the things that I use, like to wash my hair. Some of the things that I use, I make my own shampoo, and in creating my shampoo, I use black soap. And this is how black soap look. You know, this comes from Africa, this black soap. And this is what I use. I create it into a shampoo. So what I do is I chisel some soap off this bar, and I will take it and I will put it in water, not just any kind of water. I will use here cloves. These are cloves. I will take the cloves and I will boil clove water. And after I boil the clove water, I let it cool off for a little bit, and then I will go ahead and put little chisel pieces of the black soap in my clove water. And that's how I create my shampoo. And I will put it in any bottle that I can find at home. And this is like the consistency of how my shampoo come out. And I put it in this bottle. Any bottle I find at home, I always kind of go ahead and recycle them and use them for other things. And so this is the bottle here. I created my own black soap shampoo. I've been using this for quite some time, and my scalp love it. It really do the job as far as cleansing my scalp, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And with the rest of the clove water that I have left over from creating my shampoo, I just take the clove water and I put it in a spray bottle like this, and I just spray it on my hair. And this does wonders for my hair, wonders. It really helped my hair to stop breaking off, and it just helps strengthen my hair, you know. And I said, you know, clove water, you can use that as a natural leave-in, and it just does wonders for your hair. And that's how I create my shampoo, and of course this clove water spritz. And it's been really helping my alopecia. And then after I go ahead and shampoo my hair and then spritz my hair with the clove water, I create my own hair mask conditioner. And what consists of my hair mask conditioner is this. It gets really, really messy. Let me get it and show you to you guys. I use this henna, Indian henna, and it's mixed with other herbs. I create a conditioner with that. And to my henna, I add other things such as moringa powder. I add to my henna. I add this here Gemuncy powder. And I also add indigo powder. And I also add this organic powder here. I am not going to try to even butcher this name, so I'm just going to show you guys. I add this powder here, and I create a mask. And I like it like, you know, a kind of on a thicker consistency of a mask, you know, just because I just like when things are like kind of heavy and thick when I put in my hair. So I put it in like a thick paste. And that's how I go ahead and create my conditioner mask. And with having that opportunity with using natural herbs for my hair and creating this mask is like really been helping my alopecia, because at one time I know the doctor said that my alopecia areas would never grow back. It will stay thin, you know, and ball. However, you know, after creating these natural herbs and things and natural shampoos, my alopecia has been growing back. Even though I have my problem areas up here and the edges are still thin, but however, it's like I seen a good change since I've been doing things in a natural way and trying to stay away from chemicals and tight hairstyles. You know, every time my hair grow out to a certain length, I am always tempted to do some type hairstyles, in which I do. You know, and this past winter, I did many tight hairstyles, and I was like, you know what, girl, you better stop, because once I get started with the tight hairstyles, it's like, it's really hard for my alopecia spots to like really grow in the way they need to, because I'm still constantly pulling, you know, my hair. And so it would just cause more friction and problems for me. And so I just went ahead and just chopped it all off again, you know, and just starting over, just to kind of allow my hair to naturally do its thing and grow in and hopefully come back alopecia one day, you know. And so I'm sharing these ingredients with you guys just in case, you know, you're going through alopecia, or you was just diagnosed with it and you feel like, oh my, what I'm gonna do now. You may even feel defeated, you know, because when the doctor first diagnosed me with alopecia, I felt really down. You know, I felt defeated. But I said, you know what? I don't have to allow alopecia to defeat me. And so this is why I came up with ways to create my own natural products to combat alopecia, because I'm determined alopecia will not defeat me. And for quite some time, you know, when I first was diagnosed with this alopecia, I will always wear scarves and bonnets and wigs, you know, and things of that nature. And I realized that wasn't even helping me, because my scalp was not getting the air that it needed to, you know, allow my follicles to get, you know, what it need as far as the air to allow my hair to grow back. And so after a while, I stopped always covering up my hair so my scalp could get the air, so my follicles can breathe, you know, and grow back and get that good vitamin D, you know. So I had to go ahead and, like, you know, the feelings that I was having is feeling defeated and stuff because I had alopecia and now my hair is short. You know, it's like I had to kind of let those feelings go and kind of embrace me and kind of, you know, reintroduce myself to me in the state that I am in now with alopecia, and getting comfortable with me again. And so I said, you know what, it's about time that I go ahead and embrace this and start wearing my hair out. Start just not covering up my head all the time with all these wraps and stuff, and just let me be. And so I started doing that. And I'm telling you, lately I just been so confident with wearing my hair bald like this, you know, just it's just been allowing me to like build a confidence, and I'm just so happy about it. And I just want everybody to know alopecia do not have to defeat you. You don't have to feel defeated just because you have alopecia. You know, just try working on a natural way and remedy of treating your alopecia, and just be patient with your hair and allow it to do its thing naturally. And eventually you will see progress. So in the process, look, we have to just, you know, be patient. You know, a lot of times we want to kind of use all these potions and things and try to rush things, but the best thing to do is allow nature to take its course, even with trying to grow your hair back. And with creating my shampoo and my clove water and my hair mask that I showed you guys that I use with the Indian herbs, some things that I add to all of those things to make my potion very strong, and making sure that it's treating my scalp on a natural and also medicinal area of things. So what I use is I add peppermint oil to my clove water, also to my shampoo and to my hair mask. I add peppermint oil. I also add ylang oil. I don't know if you guys can see that. Focus is not that good. And I also add tea tree oil. I add lavender oil. I add rosemary oil. And last but not least, I add bergamot oil. And I just put just a few drops of each into my shampoo, my clove water, and my Indian herb hair mask. And it's been really, really helpful for me. So within the herbs that I need, the natural soaps that I need, and the essential oils that I need, it just has been doing wonders with my alopecia. And then once I do that, you know, I have to like kind of style my hair after the fact. And so what I use to style my hair, I will use gel. I will use this here, this Lotta Body wrap lotion. You know, I'll just squirt that on my hair and just kind of rub it in, and then I'll just brush it in the way that I'm trying to, you know, create my style to be, you know. And I always use like a edge control. And so with this edge control here, I just go ahead and make sure I touch up my edges real good and all in the front. And I use my little edge brush to go ahead and create the style that I want in the front of my hairline with my edges. I also have this is a cover up gray, and I really don't use it that much. So when I was using it a while back, I will go ahead and take it and I'll kind of cover up my edges, but I don't even use this that much anymore. So, but I still hold on to it just in case, you know, I may want to use it later on down the line. And another thing that I use the brand Topic. Topic is the brand that I use. This is a hairspray, a hold hairspray for the Topic fibers. And I take the Topic fibers and I'll go ahead and add it into my problematic areas where my alopecia is at. And of course, that's the crown of my head and also my edges. and that's how I style my hair. At one point, I was getting the cortisone shots to the scalp. However, I realized that they wasn't really helping me, and it seemed like every time that I use essential oils and natural herbs with the black soap shampoo, that's what helped me, you know, for my hair to like actually start growing back in these problematic areas, which is my crown and my edges. And so I just wanted to share with everyone what I do use to help treat my alopecia. And I know in my intro video, I said that, you know, I will actually share certain things that I use for my alopecia. And I also did not just only wanted to share what I use for my alopecia, but I wanted to show you my alopecia hair. And so this is my alopecia hair, you know, and I'm just so happy that I'm at this point today where I'm comfortable with showing everyone how, you know, I style my hair, and how, you know, I just realized that I don't have to be or even feel defeated just because I have alopecia, you know, and I'm just happy. I'm just happy. I'm confident, you know, even with going through having alopecia. I'm like, oh my goodness, if I knew this when I was younger, I would have never, ever gotten tight hairstyles in my hair. However, that was not the case, and I had to learn from my mistakes. And now that I know, when you know better, you do better. And so I'm trying to do better simply by just making sure, even as my hair grow back in, that I am disciplined not to get the tight hairstyles anymore. And it's hard because, oh my goodness, I love African braiding. I love, you know, seeing some of the short haircuts where you have to get the perms and stuff like that, and, you know, the curls and stuff like that. That was me all the way coming up. However, I'm determined now to be disciplined and kind of do better, do what's best for me as far as allowing my hair to grow back. You know, even though the doctor said that in my crown area and my edges that, you know, the hair will not grow back. However, with the essentials of the natural herbs that I am using, my hair is growing back, and I am so, so, so happy. So if you was diagnosed with alopecia and the doctor said that your hair will never grow back, I encourage you to try some of these natural herbs, some of these essentials, you know, and start creating certain things in your kitchen, and just try using them and be patient and see the progress on your hair, you know. But the key thing is be patient. That's the key thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm going to tell you, don't forget to keep God first. And if you don't have him, get him by believing on him in your heart, confessing Jesus is Lord over your life with your mouth, and then you have him. And once you get him, don't forget, keep him first. Later, y'all.